One. Alrighty, sorry for the miscommunication, ladies and gentlemen. The broadcast was acting up. The Everything wasn't working correctly, but yeah, on the second play of the game, Evan Crappell threw an interception to the Cohen Hornets defense. So definitely not a great start for the Burke Panthers right here. But we will go ahead and see what they can do on their first defensive drive. This is Evan Crappell's first career game, and honestly, could have been his first career pass ever. So, definitely, of course, expect there to be some rust, especially on the offensive side of things. Let's go ahead and see with Cohen quarterback, which is number 8, Kylan Martin. Passes it out to a receiver. Gets tackled behind the line by number 24, Luck Lelu. Pass was complete to number 10, Jeremy Lewis, who's a freshman for the Cohen Hornets. Martin under center, hands it off to number 2, Dorian Cotton, who gets tackled behind the line for about a loss of 2 yards. 52 gauge toots on the tackle. No gain on the play right there, so there will be a 3rd and 15 for the Cohen Hornets. Cohen running a pretty spread out formation. Martin on the pass to number 7, Tyrell Nelson, who gets about 7 yards, but not enough for a first down. Hornets will have a 4th and 6. 4th and 7. Looks like the Hornets are going to be punting the ball away. So after a disastrous start to the game for the Burke offense, we get things back, have a nice defensive drive, and hopefully we could be in this game. Number 8, Zach Gonzalez, back deep for the Panthers. Number 10, Lewis punting it away. Gonzalez just let the Hornets field it. Stopped at the 28-yard line. Panthers will have a 1st and 10. And we will be right back. And we are back. Panthers having their second offensive drive of the game with 9 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Crap out with his second play or second drive under center for the Panthers as a starter. Hands it off to number 5, Jaden Milton, has a hole on the outside, breaks the tackle, and is able to get a first down. Gain of 11 yards to make it a first down for the Burke Panthers on Cohen's own 40-yard line. Packed stadium for the Panthers tonight. Thank you to all who are tuning into the broadcast and to everyone who will be tuning in. Make sure to share with your friends. For those rewatching the game, appreciate the continuous support for the Burke Panthers. We'll have live music provided tonight by Burke Sound and Pride. Halftime show by Burke Top Cat Dancers. Got a full house tonight, and of course, a football game going on right now. Crap Elson's Gonzalez in motion. Gonzalez takes a handoff, breaks a couple tackles, and is able to get around 7 yards. Makes it all the way to the 47-yard line for the Panthers. It'll be a 2nd and 4 for the Burke Panthers. Gonzalez on that carry right there. Unless you count jet sweeps as a pass, then it would be Crappell's first completion as a Panther starter. But running the ball looks like the way the Panthers will be going on, this game. Maybe we give Crapell some opportunities to throw the ball. We'd love to see what we have in our future quarterback. He will be the starter next season. Crapell takes a snap, hands it off to number 20. Andre Ingleton has a hole up the middle, is able to get a first down, almost breaks the tackle, almost went deep down into Cohen's territory. Panthers will have a first down on their own 39-yard line, on Cohen's 39-yard line. Ingleton hit that hole really fast, and that's just what Ingleton does all the time. Was our player of the game in the Week 2 performance against Kaplan, had an 85-yard touchdown. This dude, Andre Ingleton, can run the football. Ingleton stays in the backfield for the Panthers. Jaden Milton not on the field for Burke right now, as we have Luke Tarver on the bottom of your screen. Oh, and it looks like it was a jump right there from the Cohen Hornets defense. Will be a 5-yard penalty. Move the Panthers in the direction. Be a 1st and 5 on Cohen's. Yeah. They're around, looks like 33-yard line right there. So Panthers have some pretty good field position. Moving the ball really well on the second play of the game right here. Or second drive of the game, excuse me. Crapell takes a snap, hands it off to Ingleton, who makes a couple people miss. Looks like he almost got the first down, and he did. Be a 7-yard carry right there for the Panthers. Panthers moving the ball really well, especially by running the football. Looks like that's what we're going to continue to see from them in this game. Offensive line once again having another phenomenal game for the Berg Panthers. Jaden Milton is back in the backfield for Berg right here. Have number 4 Luke Tarver on the bottom of your screen. Number 8 Zach Gonzalez in the slot. Jaden Milton takes a handoff up the middle. Just takes it right up the middle. Takes a couple defenders with him. There is looks like maybe a flag on the play, or the referee signaling something. Looks like there will be a hydration timeout right there for both teams, and we will be right back. And we are back. For those who are just tuning in, the Panthers have the ball within the red zone with 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Evan Crapell is the starter for the Panthers. Crapell looks to throw it. Great protection right there from the Panthers offensive line. Crapell throws it in a tight window. It is an incomplete pass. Broken up by number 7 at Tyrell Nelson. He's a junior. Will be a 3rd and 2 right here from the Berg Panthers. Was just, we're going to see a lot of rustiness right here from Crapell. First ever start. Hasn't really passed the ball much in his experience, or in his little experience as the Panthers, or coming in games for the Berg Panthers. Number 35. Jaden Milton takes a carry, finds a hole at the middle, and walks it into the end zone for a touchdown. Berg Panther takes the lead early on in this game with 5 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Panthers look like they're going to be going for 2 down on the sideline. Hope to extend this lead really far. All right, so the Panthers are lining up for the 2-point conversion. Crappo in the backfield, and he hands it off to Jaden Milton, who just takes it right into the end zone. Literally walked it in. Panthers had the lead early on, 8-0, and we will be back. And we are back. The Berg Panthers just scored the first touchdown off the game after a shaky start to the game. Back deep returning for the Cohen Hornets, we have number 10, Jeremy Lewis, and number 22, Noel Dean. Number 9, Evan Crapo kicking it off for the Panthers. Also our quarterback. Crapo kicks it off. Pretty nice spiral kick. Recovered by number 1, Ernest Lyon, who gets stopped at the Panthers' 34-yard line to make it a 1st and 10 for the Kaplan Green Hornets. So as I said in the preview video and earlier, or didn't actually get to say because the broadcast wasn't working, but this is the team, the Cohen Hornets, that the Panthers have beaten the past 2 seasons. Obviously, the past 2 years have been the best for Berwick, but this year we've taken an amazing start to the year, winning our first 3 games for the first time in a while. Back deep or at quarterback for Cohen Hornets, we have number 8, Kylan Martin, who hands it off to number 2, Dorian Cotton, who gets tackled out of bounds by number 25, Naaman Bennett, for a loss of, looks like, 10 yards. 6 yards, actually. To be a loss of 4, 2nd and 14 for the Panthers, for the Hornets. Martin takes a snap. Getting a lot of pressure right there from the Berg defensive line. He is lit up by Naaman Bennett, but breaks a tackle. Gets about 1 yard on the carry. Panthers defensive line was all over the play right there. But nice job right there by number 8, Martin, to, escape right there, get rid of the pressure, but only, of course, gets 1 yard to make it a 3rd and 13, 3rd and 12 for the Cohen Hornets. Cohen so far in this game has started off with some pretty long possessions. Panthers are just absolutely smothering them so far this game, especially defensively. Martin takes a snap. The pressure is brought by the Berg defensive line, and they are able to get the sack. Number 51, Brett Smith, on the sack right there. Looks like the Hornets are bringing out their punt team. Zach Gonzalez is going back deep for the Panthers, and it looks like we're about to get the ball once again for the 3rd time in the first quarter. It off, goes out of bounds, and Panthers will get the ball in some really good field position, starting off the drive on Cohen's own side of the ball, inside of the field. Really good field position right here for the Berg Panthers. There's 3 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and we will be right back. Starting off the drive right here for the Panthers. We have number 5, Jaden Milton, in for the Wildcat formation. Takes a handoff up the middle. Gets about 5 yards to Cohen's 35-yard line. Gets about 5 yards right there. Actually, looks like he got 6 yards right there for the Berg Panthers to make it a 2nd and 4. Definitely expect to see a lot of Wildcat tonight for the Panthers. With an inexperienced quarterback under center, Panthers definitely like to spice it up a bit. With Milton being as versatile as he is, we already know he can play receiver, he can play running back, but add quarterback in there as an extra layer. That'd be awesome. He's throwing some dimes in practice, or warming up for the game. So maybe we could see him attempt a couple passes tonight. Crapple hands the ball off to number 20, Andre Ingleton, who has a hole on the outside, breaks a tackle, has nothing but green grass in front of him, and walks it into the end zone for another touchdown right here for the Berg Panthers on the second play of the drive. On the first drive of the game, second play ended up in an interception. Third drive of the game, second play ends up in a touchdown. Panthers take a very good lead right here, and looks like it's going to just be another dominant night right here for the Berg Panthers. Looks like the Panthers are going to be going for 2 to try to make it 16-0. But phenomenal job right there by the Panthers offensive line. And, of course, Andre Ingleton just finding that hole on the outside and just walks right in. As soon as he broke that tackle, there's nothing but green grass in front of him. And with the speed, he was going to get that touchdown. And the touchdown is exactly what he got. Crabble hands it off to Ingleton, who looks like he got it in for the 2-point conversion to make it 16-0 for the Berg Panthers. There are 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and we will be back whenever Cohen kicks off the ball. So Crapo to kick it off. Returning for the Hornets, we have 10 Lewis and number 22 Dean. Squib kick right here. It is, muffed right there by the Hornets, but they were able to pounce on it to get the ball on their own 35-yard line. Panthers had the defense going out there. Hopefully have another shutdown drive, force the Hornets to another 3-and-out. I mean, that's all we've seen from them so far in this game. 3-and-out after 3-and-out after 3-and-out. Looks like Panthers can maybe hope to continue the trend. This game already looks like it's going to be a blowout. My prediction was 65-6. Who knows if that is going to end up coming true. The Panthers are running the football really good tonight. We got a big old bug flying around back here. Martin in the backfield. Hands it off to number 22, Dean, who gets about 5 yards right there on the carry for a gain of 5. Make it a 2nd and 5 for the Cohen Hornets.
Number 22, Noel Dean on the carry. Stopped by number 24, Lou. And number 56, Darryl.
Luckily, Lou getting in on some action. Had the tackle for loss earlier in this game, and now once again gets another sack. Luckily, Lou's been all over the field for the Panthers this season. Don't have the stats in front of me, but I want to say he leads the team in sacks as he's been in the backfield a lot this year. Looks like he's going to be blitzing right here on this play. Martin takes the snap, has some time in the pocket. It's lit up, and the pass is broken up by number 4, Luke Tarver, for an incomplete pass right there to make it 3rd and 5 for the Cohen Hornets. Nice pass breakup right there for number 4, Luke Tarver. It was kind of a wobbly pass right there from Martin. 50-50 ball. Threw it to number 7, Nelson. Big body receiver, but Tarver was able to knock it down. Great ball skills right there. Receivers for the Hornets, we got number 1, Lyons Jr. on the bottom of your screen. Signaling in motion, we have number 10, Lewis, who gets the handoff. Gage Troops is all over that in the backfield and is able to get a stop of 10 yards to make it a 4th and 20, or 4th and 15 for the Cohen Hornets. Gage Troops just was in there on the offensive line, looked like he was unblocked and was able to just get the stop. Fantastic play right there from Gage Troops to get the stop. Cohen back deep to punt. Gonzalez back deep to return. Punting it off for the Hornets, we have Lewis, who's had some solid punts tonight, but some wobbly snaps. Punt was almost blocked, and the punts looks like the ball's going to bounce down to the 40, looks like 44-yard line, 43-yard line. Panthers have a 1st and 10 on their own 43-yard line, and we will be back. And we are back. Evan Crappell in at quarterback for the Panthers with Jaden Milton in the backfield. 31 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Crappell hands it off to Milton, who gets about, looks like 3 yards right there to make it a 2nd and 7 for the Berg Panthers. Looks like the Panthers are going to be just running it down. So the first quarter is now over. Panthers are winning 16-0. We have a very early lead in this game, and looks like we're going to have another dominant win. We will be back once the second quarter play resumes. Sorry, we cannot. And we are back with second quarter action. Crappell fakes a handoff to Milton, escapes in the pocket, makes a man miss, breaks a tackle, gets about 4 yards right there on the carry to make it a 3rd and 3. 3rd and 2 right there for the Berg Panthers. Moving the ball pretty well on the second drive. Nice moves right there from Crappell. He saved the pressure, turned the play into something, into nothing. Coverage was really well right there by the Cohen Hornets. Crapel takes a snap. Milton has a hole at the middle. Milton breaks a tackle. Milton keeps on breaking tackles and gets the ball down to the Hornets' 25-yard line for a Panthers first down. Huge carry right there from J.D. Milton, and he has just picked up the pace and has done even better than he did in week 3 last week, where he scored all 6 of the Panthers' touchdowns. Phenomenal job right there for Milton for picking up the first down. Moves the ball into Cohen's territory. It looks like the Panthers are trying to punch the ball in for another score. Give Panthers a 3-touchdown lead very early on in this game. Crapel takes a snap. Those quick darts to Gonzalez, who makes a man miss. Gonzalez has green grass in front of him, and Gonzalez is going to walk it into the end zone for Evan Crapel's first ever touchdown as a Berg Panther. Nice throw right there from Crapel. Nice moves right there from Zach Gonzalez, and the Panthers are able to score the touchdown. Looks like we're going to be going for 2 right here. Wish we had instant replay to play back that play, but nice move right there for Zach Gonzalez to make a man miss. Beat all the defenders to the end zone and nothing but green grass in front of him. And the Panthers, if this 2-point conversion hits, looks like they're going to have a 24-0 lead. Crapel hands it off to Andre Ingleton, who gets stopped at the 1-yard line. Was so close to making it in. The 2-point conversion is no good. And the Panthers, with 10 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the second quarter, Panthers have a 22-0 lead, and we will be back whenever the kickoff happens. After halftime, they just start passing in. All right, 3, 2. And we are back. Panthers are leading 22-0 with 10 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Panthers have once again started off the half in absolute dominant fashion. See if they continue that. Cohen has had a 3-and-out in every single drive so far in this game. Panthers defense has been on absolute lockdown. Would be shocked if they're able to score some points in this game. Crapel has a squib kick. It is recovered, or almost recovered, or it is recovered by the Cohen Hornets. They get stopped at their 35-yard line. So it will be a 1st and 10 from the Panthers' 35-yard line. Freshman Leif Bella on the tackle right there. Cohen hopefully is going to look to have some type of offensive movement on this drive, which is, the offensive line has just been giving up too many pressures. Receivers haven't been getting open, and, it's just been a struggle for the Cohen offense so far, but against this Panther defense, that is expected. Martin on the pass. It was a high one to number 1, Lyons Jr., but he's able to come down with the ball for an 11-yard gain to make it a 1st and 10 for the Cohen Hornets. The first down of the game. Really nice catch right there from Ernest Lyons Jr., big body receiver. Martin fumbles the snap and just falls on it. Will be a loss of about 4 or 5 yards right there. Martin just did the smart thing right there and fell on the ball right there. Didn't want to lose any extra yardage just to fall on it. The drive is off to kind of a promising start and then, went down. It's been shaky shaky from the Hornets so far. Martin with the pass, thrown out of bounds. Nice coverage right there from Jaden Milton. Pass was intended to number 10, Jeremy Lewis,
Bring up third down.
who the Hornets like to call G-Man. Hornets are rocking with 4 wide receivers right now. Maybe would expect a screen. They're in the form. Alrighty, and the screen is exactly what we got. Jaden Milton misses a tackle. Zach Gonzalez also misses a tackle as well. He's able to be brought down by number 25, Naaman Bennett, for almost a first down. Looks like the Hornets will have a 3rd and 1.
Third and 1.
Nice play right there from the Hornets. Able to make a couple defenders miss. Excuse me, will be a 4th and 1 from the Panthers' own, looks like 49-yard line. 44-yard line, excuse me. Martin drops back. Pressure's brought by the Panthers. And number 7, Trey Lee Pratt right there on the sack. Turnover on downs for the Cohen Hornets. Will be a 1st and 10 for the Berg Panthers on the Hornets' 49-yard line. Panthers hope to get up by four touchdowns in the second quarter. Would be huge if the Panthers are able to do that. Nice job right there by number 70, Trey Lee Pratt on the sack right there. Believe it's his first of the season. If not his first, definitely his second. But nice job by Trey Lee getting the sack right there. And will we be back? Or actually, it looks like the Panthers are just going to go out and break out the offense. So no break right here. Stay with us. There are 7 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Of course, stick around for the halftime show, which will be by the Berg Panther Topcats.
Timeout Panthers.
The Panthers have called a timeout, and we will be back whenever the Panthers are back. And we are back from the Panthers' first charge timeout of the first half. Crapel in the backfield with Milton in with him. Since number 35, Isaiah Bennett in motion, who cuts it up the middle. Has a lot of green grass in front of him. Now Isaiah Bennett has one man to beat and ends up getting pushed out of bounds by number 10, Jeremy Lewis. Panthers get a first down. They will get the ball in the red zone. Fantastic run right there by Isaiah Bennett. These jet sweeps have been working out really well so far for the Berg Panthers. Definitely would expect a lot more of that in this game. Number 35, Isaiah Bennett is coming off. Number 33, Carter Whipple is coming in. Milton stays in the backfield. Number 3, Rhett Ratcliffe has been brought on. Hands it off to Jaden Milton, who walks it into the end zone for another Berwick Panthers touchdown. His second of the game. So in the past 2 games, Milton has scored 8 touchdowns. Absolutely incredible. Looks like the Panthers will be going for 1 point,
Panthers on line up
kicking the
ready to
extra
go.
point to try to make it 29-0.
Gonzalez the snapper, Radcliffe the holder, and the kicker is Evan Krappel.
Nice run right there from Jaden Milton. Give the Panthers a really early lead. Really large lead, too. Crap ball on the kick, and it is good. Panthers had the lead 29-0 with 6 minutes and 34 minutes remaining in the first half, and we will be back whenever the Panthers kick it off. And we are back. Crap out to kick it off. We have Dean and Lewis back deep to return. Number 1, Lyons Jr. recovers it. Looks like he gets tackled at the 40-yard line. At the Panthers, at the Green Hornets 40-yard line. We get timeout right there, called by I want to say the officials. But the series so far for the Panthers has been excellent. I mean, after, a rough first drive where we saw Crapell throw an interception, it's been nothing but perfection from the Panthers offense. I don't think Crapell has an incomplete pass. Pretty much everyone has gone for 5 yards or more if, it wasn't in short yardage situations. So, I mean, the game has just been going really well so far for the Panthers offensively. And, of course, on defense, a lot of good things has happened, too. I mean, we've completely shut out the Cone Hornets every single drive, except for the last one, kind of with a scare out there. They started to get some first downs, moved the ball pretty successfully. But, outside of that, they were able to, just get stopped by the Berg Panthers. Players returning to the field. Want to appreciate the 22 people to the game right now. To answer some questions in the comments about whether or not we could zoom in. Sorry, we don't have the camera equipment for that, and sadly, we will not be going to the away games. There is a chance we could go, but chances are we're probably not. But the Cone Hornets will start off their drive on their own 40-yard line. K1 or Martin takes the snap, is able to scramble for about 5 yards. Official will mark it for a 4-yard gain to make it a 2nd and 6 for the Berg Panth for the Cone Hornets. The shifty number 1, Kylan Martin, right there on the Panthers. Right there. Cone bringing on some reinforcements on the field. Martin takes a snap, hands it off to number 2, Cotton, who stiff arms Jaden Milson into the ground for a gain of 5 yards to make it a 3rd and 1 for the Cone Hornets. Hornets have just put themselves in a lot of these short yardage situations. It's worked out for them sometimes, and it also hasn't worked out for them. Of course, you saw them in the 4th and 1, and they were able to, not get it. So Cohen Cohen calls a timeout right there. The first charge timeout of the half, and we will be right back. It's Cohen with a 3rd and 1. Martin's going to have a QB sneak, but he is stopped in the backfield by number 70, Trey League Martin. Martin is slow to get up, but he is okay. Pulled off by his teammate, number 51, who is not on the roster. Looked like, no, it was 51. Not on the roster. Looks like they're going to be going for it. I mean, I would. You got nothing to lose right here. You're already losing by 4 touchdowns in the. Oh, actually, it looks like they're going to be punting the ball away. Excuse me, right there. So yeah, the Hornets were gonna, the Hornets right there were going for it right there. Panthers thought they were punting it. Some miscommunication right there on the play as Coach Walker calls timeout, our second charge timeout of the half. We will be back. And we are back from the Panthers timeout. The Hornets are, of course, going to be going for it. Martin in the backfield takes a snap. Looks like he's going to be running it on the QB scramble. Gage Toops is able to wrap him up. Looks like right above, right after the first down. Looks like the chains will be moving. Martin barely got it right there. That was a nice play right there from Gage Toops, running all the way across the field to wrap up and, of course, get the stop, which I thought was in. I thought maybe the Panthers had another turnover on downs or forced Cohen to have another one, but they somehow managed to get the first down. But it was by an inch. It was definitely a close call right there. But the Hornets will be continuing the drive. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Game definitely moving by pretty quick. Normally by halftime, we're been streaming for an hour, normally in 44 minutes. Martin had an open receiver, number 3, Delvin Lewis Jr., but it is incomplete. Kind of threw it a little high for him. Next week for the Panthers, we will be playing we will be playing the Thrive Academy Bulldogs for our homecoming game. So if you are a former alumni of the Panthers watching right now and want to come out and support the game, see who the homecoming queen is, of course, make sure to come to tomorrow's game or, of course, watch it live right here. Martin throws it deep for for number 1. Lyons Jr. is almost intercepted by number 35. Isaiah Bennett was so close to having that right there. Was in and out of his hands. Of course, this week, if you guys were not able to catch it, we were able to talk with 3 of our seniors. Number 1, Crew Bella, who isn't playing in this game. Number 5, Jaden Milton. And number 8, Zach Gonzalez. So make sure you guys at halftime, if you want some entertainment after watching the Top Cats, you can go out and check out those interviews as well as the Coach Walker interview that we do before every single game. Looks like we will also get a performance from the band at halftime too, so shouldn't be bored whatsoever. Got plenty of entertainment. 3rd and 10 for the Hornets. Looks like there's a flag on the play, maybe for false start. Kind of saw a ref signaling that. The ball was fumbled. Looks like number 55. Looks like Darrell was on the recovery, but they're going to say he was down. Looks like there was no false start right there. Be a 4th and 15 for the Cohen Hornets with 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cohen is in punt formation. Zach Gonzalez set deep to return. Kind of seen some janky punts right here from Dean. Maybe he can, excuse me, Lewis. Maybe they can pin the Panthers back D right here, but it looks like we're going to have another drive starting off with some good field position. The punt is almost blocked, and it is a fake from the Cohen Hornets. Naaman Bennett absolutely lights up Lewis on the fake punt. Smart job right there for him to just, tuck it in, just get the yards. Because if it would have been a black punt, I mean, let's be honest, probably would have been a touchdown for the Panthers. We would have had some pretty good field position. So just a smart job right there for Lewis to tuck it in and run. There's 1 minute and 41 seconds remaining in the first half, and we will be back. Crapel throws it over the middle to number 8, Zach Gonzalez, who is going to run in all the way for a touchdown. A quick scoring drive right there for the Panthers. He was just open in the middle of the field, broke a tackle, and was able to score a touchdown. Another phenomenal drive right there for the Panthers. Just these quick hitting scores is all we've been seeing. Crapel with a beautifully placed ball right there to Zach Gonzalez. I mean, I don't know if we say Crapel has looked really good to start off the game so far. Outside of the first drive, which was an interception, but also was his first career pass, you know, as the quarterback for the Panthers. Of course, it's not going to be the best, and, we didn't see the best product, but ever since then, he's been really good. He has thrown 2 touchdowns, both to Zach Gonzalez, who's been playing really good in today's game. Crapel is also going to be kicking the extra point. It is up, and he did make it, but there is a flag on the play.
Have a flag on the play.
Offsides against the Hornets. Now, if he puts the Panthers in an interesting situation, if I'm the Panthers right here, I would maybe try to punt in for 2. I mean, you already have the ball on, like, what is it, the 5-yard line, 2-yard line, you would get it on the 2. The ball is on the 2. So, moves you up to the 1, really close in. Looks like the Panthers are still going to go ahead and kick the extra point. I don't blame them. Go down the safe route. Crapel on the kick. It is up. It is right down the middle, and the kick is good. Panthers are winning 36-0 with 1 minute and 33 seconds remaining in the first half, and we will be right back. And we are back. For those who are just tuning in, the Berry Panthers just scored a touchdown. Crappell threw it over the middle to number 8, Zach Gonzalez, and he just walked it in for a touchdown. It was on a slant route. Panthers are currently winning 36-0, as you can see on the bottom of your screen. There's 1 minute 33 seconds remaining in the first half. Halftime is coming up. Make sure you guys stick around for Top Cat's performance. Squib kick up the middle. Number 1, Lions recovers it and just decides to kneel it down. They don't want to try to fumble it. Definitely expect to see a lot of passes right here from the Hornets as they just try to move the ball downfield. They've kind of been successful when it comes to passing the ball. They haven't thrown the ball much. I want to say they've thrown it like 5 times, but they had 2 completions, 1 completion in the flats, and was able to pick up 15 yards, and they had another first down completions to number 1, Lions. Big body receiver right there. But yeah, the Hornets are in this 4 wide receiver formation they like to do whenever they pass the football. Could expect to see a pass in the screen right here. Nope, looks like it didn't. Actually, they're running it with Cotton, who's able to just get absolutely stuffed by the Panthers' defensive line, by number 56, Gerald Washington being the lead tackler on that play.
Second and 13.
Be a 2nd and 13. Hornets have absolutely no rush to get back to the line. Just trying to get this game to halftime as quick as possible. Trying to get this game over with. Or at least definitely for the Hornets' perspective. More points, the better for Berwick. But under a minute left to go in this game. 5 seconds remaining on the play clock. Looks like, Cohen's just going to chew it out. They hand the ball off to number 2, Cotton, which is interesting. Looks like they're just, I guess, not even trying to score points. We're not trying to get the ball back to the Panthers. There is about a 5-second difference between the play clock and the actual game clock. Number 55, Blaze Harrison, limping off the field. Hopefully, he is okay. He's both an offensive and defensive starter for the Berwick Panthers on the offensive line. Has been playing phenomenal so far this season. He was able to walk on the field under his own might, which is always a good thing. Sometimes it could end up not being the best, but it looks like he's doing all right there on the sideline. Not clutching anything. Could have been just a cramp. Walking in. There, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is halftime. Thank you guys for watching the first half of the game. Make sure you guys stick around for the halftime entertainment, and of course, be back for the third or the second half of the game, third quarter. Panthers are winning 30-0, heading into halftime. And we'll be back with more Top Cat Sports right after this.
Watch the The winner of the night's half and half, Miss Hope McClellan. Sound the Pride under the direction of Miss B.J. McQuarter and Mr. Cole LeMay. Nice job, Sound Pride.
Hey, put appreciate it. Just put thank you. Cameraman, hey, you want me to text your brother? All right, Reese. It's your time to shine, Reese. Okay. All right. First off, I drive a cameraman. You're also a producer, right? So you gotta. If you see a comment, let me know. Let me know. See it. I'm gonna tell you respond or not. Like type thank you. All right. Next thing you have to do. 29 and nothing. Panthers. Third Q. You tap it. Slow. Press the three dots. Edit. And just put Panthers. Just put 29 to 0 Panthers. Third Q. 36. Jesus, I'm slow. Alright, and whenever I go 3, 2, 1, just don't talk. Alright. 3, 2, 1. And we are back from halftime. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the halftime show. Thank you to the 18 people who are currently watching it live right now. And of course, thank you to everyone who has been commenting. Really appreciate it. But Crapo on this right there is recovered by right there. Of course, as we were saying earlier in the broadcast, the Panthers will be, next week is our homecoming game. So if you're a former alumni watching right now, make sure to come out and support your Panthers in person or, of course, through our live streams we got going on. Martin on the snap, hands it off to number 2, Cotton, who gets stuffed at the line for a loss of 1 yard to make it a 2nd and 11. Number 70, Trey Pratt on the stop right there. Pratt has done a really good job filling in for number 75, Carter McIntyre, who wasn't able to play in this game due to an illness. Martin on the snap. Throws a quick pass. Number 2 caught him, which is tipped at the air by looks like number 24, Luck Lelu, right there. And it was. Nice job right there by Luck Lelu to break up that pass. Cohen is in a 4 wide receiver formation. We've seen them pass a lot in this formation right here. Looks like 10's going to be running a screen route, and that is exactly what he does. Pressure's getting to the Panthers and to the Hornets, and Martin is brought down by number 52, Gage Shoops, number 24, Luck Lelu. Make it a 4th and looks like 22, 4th and forever right here for the Cohen Hornets. Lewis on the punt. It is a pretty line drive punt, which is definitely scary because that could have definitely hit a Panther and it could have been Cohen's ball. So, it's definitely a scary thing whenever that happens, but it will be a first down for the Berg Panthers whenever we return. And we are back. For those who are just tuning in, there's 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The game clock is just going to continue to count down. This is clearly a blowout right here, so they're just going to run out the clock. Crapel in his first ever job or his first ever start as a Panthers quarterback honestly has looked pretty good. He's thrown 2 touchdown passes, both of them going to number 8, Zach Gonzalez. Number 5, Jaden Milton is stuffed at the line, is able to get about 3 yards right there to make it a 3rd and 4. Well, actually, a 3rd and 7 right there. Excuse me. Right there for the Berg Panthers. Slow start off to the drive. Definitely would maybe look to see Panthers have a pass as it is 4th and or 3rd down. Crapo takes the snap, hands it off to Milton, who has a hole at the middle, gets stopped short of the first down. So it will be a 4th and 1 for the Berg Panthers. Looks like we're going to be going for it, as I definitely think, which is a smart move. 6 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And we expect a run up the middle right here from Milton. That is exactly what we get. He almost got tackled for a loss, but was able to get the first down by an extra move towards the end of that play right there.
First down, Panthers.
There's been an official timeout for hydration, so we will be right back after that timeout is over. All right, we are back from the timeout. Panthers have a first down. Crapo hands it off to Milton, who cuts back and finds a hole at the middle, stiff arms a man, and is able to get a first down on the 5-yard line. Panthers are in the red zone. Panthers with the 1st and 10 on the 5-yard line. Crapo hands it off to Andre Ingleton. Finds a hole at the middle, shimmies it but only gets about a gain of 2 yards right there. Panthers are on the 3-yard line. Is a 2nd and goal for the Berg Panthers on about the 3-yard line. See if they could go and punch it in. Maybe Panthers go look and pass the ball right here, which definitely surprised that Cohen defense. Ingleton in the backfield. The Hornets jumped, moving the ball up. Should be 5 yards since we're on a short field right here. Panthers are going to have the ball on the 1-yard line. Doesn't look like the ref, was moving much at all. Maybe moved up 1 yard. Still will play 2nd down, though. Maybe the Panthers declined it right there. Interesting to see. Ingleton gets stuffed at the line for a gain of 2 yards. It will be a 3rd and goal for the Panthers right here on the 1-yard line. Let's go ahead and see if the Panthers can punch it in right here. Ingleton carry up the middle. Looks like he got in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Panthers. For the Panthers' 6th score of the game. Looks like the Panthers will be going for the extra point right here. Just play things safe. If made, it would make the score 43-0. Panthers are bringing on Gage Troops on the field. Snap is good. Crapo makes a beauty of a kick, and the kick is good. Panthers are up 43-0 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, and we will be back. Is it just like real, where you have the front camera? Because they literally just copied and pasted that. But where is he? Yeah. All right, 3, 2. So we are back after the touchdown from the Panthers. For those who are just tuning in, Panthers are winning 43-0, and it looks like the Panthers have brought in the JV team, get the youngins some reps. Number 1, Lyons Jr. on the return right there, makes a couple people miss. Pretty nice return right there from Lyons Jr. Makes it all the way onto the Panthers side of the field. but the Panthers JV unit is in this game. So the future of the Panthers is on the field right now. Let's go ahead and see what we have in our younger players. Third quarter is over, and fourth quarter, and we will be back for the start of the fourth. And we are back. Fourth quarter is underway. Looks like the play clock has ran out, but no delay of game penalty. Was a fumbled snap, but number 22, Dean is able to fall on it. Number 47, Nelson Izagob, was able to fall on that play right there. Man, there's a glue. Oh, sorry. Last time we saw the JV unit get in, number 30, Leif Bella, who is a freshman, got an interception. The JV unit won their JV game not too long ago. Martin on a deep pass, and the play is almost intercepted by number 18, Maddox Sampe. Almost had the interception right there, but he collided with another teammate. Pretty risky pass right there from Martin. And it will be a third and 15 for the Hornets. Martin on the completion to number 10, Jeremy Lewis, who walks all the way into the end zone after beating a couple of Panthers. Lewis on the score after the almost interception right there from Martin. Lewis is able to, right after, the almost interception, dumps it off to Lewis, able to walk it right in for a touchdown. With 9 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, as I said, they're just letting the game time wear out. The clock just chewing and chewing and chewing down. The Hornets' first score of the night. Cohen is going for two. Hands the ball off to number 22, Dean, who's able to just walk it right into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. And whenever we return, let's go ahead and see what the Panthers JV unit can do on offense. Dog, it's so early, too. You could have went to Waffle House. We didn't. crazy, bro. The game's almost over. All right, three, two. So the Hornets are set to kick off for the second time tonight. Definitely would expect them to try to get the ball back right here and try to make a miraculous comeback, but we all know that's probably not going to happen. Quick kick right up the middle. Recovered by number 9, Evan Crapbell, the quarterback on special teams. He just decides to kneel the ball down at the 26-yard line. Panthers have a 1st and 10. Let's go and see what the JV offense can do.
Next trap out for the Panthers.
So in the backfield next to Crapbell, we have number 6, Cole Morris. He'll, of course, be the team starting running back next season with both Andre Angleton and Jaden Milton going to be graduating. Crapbell with the keeper is able to get stopped for about a gain of 5 yards right there to make it a 3rd and 4 for the Berg Panthers, 3rd and 5. There'll be a heat and hydration timeout on the field, and we will be back. And you can put water bottle, and you can put like Coke papers in the Skittles. I mean, in the pickles. Put it over there. We'll find. Hey, put those in the pickle bags because it probably fit better. So, going to the trash anyway. So after the heat and hydration timeout, Panthers will play a 3rd and 5. Crapo hands the ball off to Morris, who almost breaks the tackle, but is stopped for no gain right there. Panthers had their punt unit on the field. They hope to pin Hornets back deep. Number 25, Bennett, hasn't really had much opportunity to punt the ball this season, but, you know, let's go ahead and see what the Panthers can do right here on this pump. Back deep for the Hornets is Jeremy Lewis, number 10. Bennett on the punt, and it is absolutely launched. The ball just keeps on going back and back and back and back, and looks like the Panthers will mark down the ball at their own 22-yard line. What a punt right there from Naaman Bennett. Might have a future in punting. Who knows? Let's go ahead and see what the and as I said, the clock is running. There are currently 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. This probably will be the last drive of the game if, unless they go out and score a touchdown really quick, which could very likely happen. Football is game of chance, and anything can happen on any given play. They say any given Sunday, and it could be the same for any given play. Martin takes a snap, throws it to number 10, Lewis, who breaks a couple tackles. Tackles made right there by number 32, Carson Fontenot.
Number 53, Nick Wiggins on the tackle.
Nice game right there by the Hornets.
They might come back. They might come back.
Martin takes the snap.
Yeah.
Almost gets sacked and does get sacked by number 47, Nelson Isabel. Nice job right there by Nelson Isabel getting the sack right there. Panthers' future right now is looking really bright after that sack right there.
Can't even stop the.
Um, 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Number 7, Nelson, on the catch right there. He is stopped by number 40, Vincent Doman. Hornets will have a 4th and 5, 4th and 6 right here. Martin on the snap gets blocked from his offensive line, and number 2, Cotton is able to throw it to number 10, Lewis, who makes a couple people miss, has a lot of open space in front of him, and it looks like he's going to walk it in for the touchdown. What a nice play right there by number 10, Damian Lewis. Made a lot of players miss right there on the play. I want to say that is his second receiving touchdown of the game. And the Hornets scored their second touchdown on back-to-back drives. On, of course, the JV team. So the clock is just about winding down. About 45 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Martin takes the snap, and it is fumbled. Cotton right here on the play, hoping to make a couple people miss. Almost breaks a couple tackles, but able to get stopped by the Panthers. And that is the end of the game. Doesn't look like they're going to be stopping the clock, and the game is over. So thank you guys for tuning into tonight's game. We will see you guys next week. The game will, of course, be broadcasted. It's a homecoming game. If you're a former alumni, make sure to come out and support your Panthers. And thank you so much for everyone tuning into the broadcast tonight. I'm your host, Drew Jets, and see you guys in the next one.